versus PR2. I don't even understand. How is Tiger PR2? I'm mad lost on that. But obviously, it's number calculations that I'm not understanding. But we're calculating how this match is going to get kicked off. And we're getting rocking with this spear going up against the sword. Nice with the side light coming up from Tiger. But Reaper fighting back already, showing they have no fear in their heart. Tries to go for the gusto to start the game. What are you doing? Tiger, don't go for that.
Then he goes back onto the main platform, nice and safe, not a worry in the world, comes out with the sword, even though Tiger was primarily doing bow previously. Neutral light, they are still going dead, even in terms of damage, but that likely will end this one. The weapon toss comes out, that means the dodge is burnt, and Reaper is unable to finish this one. I take that back.
I saw the recovery get stuffed, but I'm assuming since the D-light happened there and it kind of juggled off stage and gave it back the recovery, I'm not understanding how he got it back, but it doesn't matter. The stock is gone. The bow is in hand from Tiger, and you can't let this man dance around too long with that thing, or you're gonna rack up some big-time damage from a pinpoint player.
When he got hit, that basically gives you a jump back. That's sort of like a parting prize for getting hit and taking some damage is you get a jump back. He then took that jump and converted it into a recovery. So that's how he got that recovery back.
Talk to me, my man. The knowledge, and there it is, a neutral light gonna land and KO the stock of Tiger, and here we are, and that's exactly what I was talking about. You can't eat too much damage. Reaper said, hey, I'm knowing Zip, and got it done, but the sword is slicing and dicing to start this bad boy off. Bam, that's another one, and we're gonna get punished on the recovery. Tiger is doing too much with this accuracy, and that's gonna be the first thing coming out from him is gonna land.
His sword is looking so nice right now. Oh, so that time, the first time he did the D-light, Reaper went high, so he couldn't get the downlight follow-up. This time, he got the side light as well, and Tiger didn't even go for the D-light. He went high because he knew that's where Reaper was going.
Exactly. That jump out there, it was so perfect, and that is going to be another one. That was quick work of that stock. If you look at the damage on Tiger, not much happened on the side of Reaper on that one. It's like everywhere Reaper wanted to go, Tiger was right inside of them and could not land a touch.
So let's talk about these recoveries that are coming out from Reaper. We saw them previously. He was throwing out so many recoveries, and he was hitting a lot of them and not getting punished when he missed. That's not the same thing here with Tiger. Tiger has overspaced so many of them and punished them perfectly each time. So that's just a solution that Reaper had previously that just doesn't work anymore. So he's going to have to find another way to KO off the top than just stacking recoveries.
Exactly. And oh my goodness, the down air jump into the throne. Game blouses. Nah, game Tiger. And when you saw the recovery start to come out big time, that was towards the end of the set with Hemway, and they're carrying that strategy into this set with Tiger. But it's also good to know that it came out towards the end showing, hey, I have versatility, so they can go ahead and change their playstyle up here in this set and not have to stick to that.
So if we're looking at some of the previous legends that Reaper has locked in tournament, first of all, Reaper doesn't report legends very much, so we don't have a huge pool to draw from, but the highest chosen character is going to be the Bryn, coming in at 5. But now we actually see the Tai Lung. It's the Mordex. That means Reaper has never locked in a Mordex, at least that he's reported on the bracket itself. Does have a level 55 Mordex, so likely has played it in tournament, just hasn't reported it. So we'll see how this does against Tiger's Koji. I don't know how I feel about these gauntlets into it, because Tiger's spacing is just immaculate when Reaper is using something with range like Spear.
Well, you know, you get the switch, and grounded, I'm assuming, because the way that Tiger was playing, just hovering like kind of inside of Reaper's character, and being a slightly behind him. And I feel like maybe with the gauntlets, if you just do a quick turnaround neutral light, it'll be a little bit better than trying to neutral light with the spear, which was the dominant weapon from last game. I don't know. We'll see what happens here if they can control the movement of Tiger. Nice retaliation with the end light to get back on stage for Tiger.
And that's what I'm talking about. His spacing is just so good. You saw him pick up that neutral air when Reaper came in for the ground pound. A classic gauntlet move. He does find that one, and Tiger dips away from the weapon toss deeper into that push-off column. Still might likely get back. No, the shutdown off of the dare from Reaper. Didn't need like a big, powerful move like the ground pound to send Tiger into the blast zone directly. Just hit the nice dares, that sort of gimping tool to make Tiger fall.
Yeah, that's something that you won't see from a lot of players. There was so much patience. Whoa! Get him out of here! Are you kidding? That is how you steal a stock.
Maybe this is why we don't see Reaper locking in this character, or at least reporting this character in tournament, so that it can be a surprise for his opponent, which I recommend that you not do that. Everyone needs to report their characters on every single set. Yes, that means you, Johnny, who gets 1,034th place. I want to see everybody's characters on the bracket.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm going to rewind here because we're watching the demise of this Koji right now. This is too good. But what I wanted to get to on that coverage on that side, oh, man, tried to get a neutral sig on the side, not going to land it. I'll talk about it after the match. We're looking at trying to do a comeback here from Tiger. Not going to happen. Punished with a down air thrown into the deep depths. And that's going to take the stock out. Okay, now, look at this. So, whenever it comes back up, this is what I was trying to talk about. That patience just kept going towards stage and keeping Tiger away from the ledge and then saying, all right, and you use the dodge, got it, and landed the down air. That was so perfect. That combo was so pinpoint, knew that Tiger was going to fall into the side sig after landing that scythe combo to take him out to the side. That was just an amazing game coming out from Reaper in general.
And that's what some players kind of struggle to figure out, is like you don't have to use your big, strong finishing move to KO your opponent. Down air, unarmed, is insane because it goes at that 45-degree angle. If you're looking at Tiger's bow and he's over there, you're coming vertically above him at a 45-degree angle. What does he have? He has to time a neutral air. He has to burn a dodge and go for an in-light, or he doesn't have anything. That is the side signature that was taking out Holix before. Reaper did not fall prey to that. He is taking a lot of damage this game compared to Tiger, but if we look at his KO efficiency last game, Reaper did 427 damage per the 3 stocks of Tiger. That means, on average, he was KOing at 142, which is before red. Like, you're still orange at that point.
Yeah, but Tiger's going to be able to do it with that one. Opts to go with the bow again. Still low damage on him, but we do have 2 high KO potential weapons coming out. Look at this. Now I like that chase, but the movement from Tiger was too good, able to get out of the way.
He's still in the orange. You saw that weapon toss in him. I thought he might be red. Not yet. That side air, second hit of that, it's going to turn him red. That's going to turn him further red. He actually bounced off the stage, so it didn't send him at maximum force. Kind of cut his momentum out there just a little bit. Tiger continuing to add this damage while Reaper is unable to find Tiger's first stock.
Yeah, unable to get it. There's no plats to play around on this stage, so I feel like that's working for Tiger because his movement has just been too good and it's hard to compete with. But there it is. I like that gravity cancel. Able to catch him, and maybe he jumped a little bit because that was kind of high. They caught him anyway, but wasn't able to KO, and getting more damage on the Reaper got him to almost red here, and Reaper's still not able to find this final blow.
He's using these weapon tosses, hoping to pick up the second hit off of it. There, he didn't even need it. It just sent Tiger straight down. That's how much damage he had to put out. I was talking about his KO efficiency before, and I don't think those numbers are going to be as favorable this game. And we're on small Brawlhaven, Zip. So you should be KOing people super early here.
Exactly. Right there when he took him into the sky with the scythe, I like the read he tried to make, but the read from Tiger was even better to go upwards and get out of the sequence, and there it is, going to find the KO right after defensively playing well. Tiger is playing good on both sides of the court, you know what I'm saying? The defense, offense, he's got it all.
There's the Nair, tries to go for the big sig read, wanted that dunk over the corner. That would have been a huge play that could have drastically changed the momentum of this game. Gets the sidelight recovery, attempts the next one to get the KO, stays away from that neutral signature while also throwing out the weapon toss.
You see the awareness after landing the neutral sig, got hit by the weapon and went straight into a nair. That awareness from Tiger is dizzle.
Neutral sigs from Reaper. He's struggling yet again to find these stocks.
Yeah, this is looking pretty scary. Nice job, going to get the hit and a complete turnaround from last game. Tiger kind of got terrorized last game. Okay, all right, hold on. Got the stock out of there. I was thinking Tiger was going to be able to clean it up, but got the stock out of there, has gauntlets in hand. If something goes the right way for Reaper, this could be a game that he takes.
Ooh.
Nope. nice job. Saw he was hovering right inside the body. Used a giant hitbox of that down sig, landed it. D-Light into recovery is going to do it. Styling with the backflip, digging the shovel, digging the grave. Tiger, game number 2.
Now you saw Reaper playing around that final weapon spawn that came out rather than picking it up. I'm pretty sure he did that because he didn't feel comfortable that he could juggle the weapon to then get back on the gauntlets that he wanted without possibly taking a hit, getting knocked away, and either losing his weapon totally or getting stuck on Scythe, which he didn't want. But that let Tiger grab the weapon, which you immediately saw Tiger win the game off of with the down signature and then getting the recovery for the KO.
When you look at the damage that was output last game, it actually wasn't that bad against Reaper, right? Reaper did pretty well. It kind of looked bad early, but Reaper had a chance to take that game. Tiger just was playing a little too efficient and able to take out stock smoother. That's what the problem was there. But we're back at it again, throwing those hands. I like it. The gauntlets are looking pretty nice, dancing around this bow. And the plats are back. That's something I feel like was necessary for Reaper, and you don't have to deal with Tiger on a flat platform.
Reaper's Nairs making a lot of contact here, swapping back over to the Scythe. See if he finds a KO a little bit earlier. You see Tiger just completely over space, running all the way to the left side of the stage, turning around, hitting a bow D-Light, getting the follow-up with the neutral signature, going straight up, completely over spacing that side heavy perfectly. That came out from Reaper into a miss, into a punish for Tiger. Takes a gauntlet neutral light. In the red, oh, back-to-back in lights. Is Reaper orange? Reaper's orange on second stock now.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Yep, there it is. Okay, Lancer, how many jumps were expended? None. Okay, so he's able to make it back freely down there, not going to land from the Scythe. Tried to go for a ground pound, but didn't fall or commit into it. Gonna get punished, trying to make it back to the stage. Tiger, oh my gosh, tried to do a slide cancel onto the neutral sig. First one not going to go, but the second one will. And opting to go back to the bow once again. 2-stock lead for Tiger.
Those soft platforms not working out so well for Reaper this game. Here on the Great Hall, you'd see Reaper going up to those soft platforms, then he would come down from that top middle one and then get hit by the neutral signature. It's happened twice now. The neutral air finally going to KO. How many times do you see a gauntlet nair KO from that spot where you grab when you're like above the stage and they're so damaged that it sends them that far down for the KO?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you see Koji on Maroon, it's almost like anything will do it. That's kind of wild. Yeah, it's a very rare sight to see that move KO, especially from that space. But and like you were talking about a moment ago, you're 100% correct. I was so wrong that the plats were going to help Reaper out. My gosh, Tiger is controlling the space, especially on that right side. You see that most things that Tiger's doing is happening between that right plat and the top plat up there on the right corner of it. Sliding around those areas, controlling everything. But Reaper doing a good job to bring it back, but it might be too little too late. Nice job. I thought the weapon was going to go down. No, it's going to go to the side. Just opted for the weapon swap. Didn't care to land a hit. Tiger racking up more damage. Pow, weapon toss. Doesn't go for anything because Tiger backs out instantly. Smart play. Recovery I thought was going to come out, but not going to land.
Tiger up a full stock. Tiger up a full game. No longer up a full stock, but up almost a full stock. It's 2-1 in this set favoring Tiger. It's looking like he's going to clean this one up and make his way into the grand finals with a guaranteed top 2 placement. Reaper's already guaranteed himself a top 3, but if he doesn't find a solution here, there's a possibility he'll just be going home with that bronze medal, which would be a huge accomplishment. But we'll see if he can figure something out here. That neutral light is going to KO. That is a 3-1 in favor of Tiger. Holix is the only player that's been able to push past a single victory against Tiger today.
This is the Tiger we all know, man. It's like both sets that we've watched Tiger play, my man's been money. On point. And this is going to be tough for somebody to overcome. You just let this guy get into grand finals where you're going to have to beat him 2 times, and it's looking like it's hard enough for anybody to beat him once.
There you can see the damage on your screen. really solid accuracy coming out from Tiger, coming in at 42%, getting a little bit closer to that 50, which is very, very good. Look at all that damage. You see that massive blue wedge. Keep in mind, that's damage taken. That is on the y-axis and time on the x-axis. So you see, not only did he take a buttload of damage, but it took so much of the game, over half the game, for that damage to be built up on that stock by Reaper.
Yeah, and it's so wild how all that changed. When you look at game one, in game one, it looked like Reaper was here to get it done, and then Tiger said, I'm going to adjust, let me turn this knob a little bit, and I'm at maximum capacity. Took that man out.